Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Josh Scott with Josh Scott Outdoors, and this morning we're going to do a little overview of new knives of 2023 that I've purchased. All of these knives are knives that I've purchased on my own, and we're going to go over them real quick. Some of these you've probably seen before in my shorts, but we're going to do a little bit longer video. And then also, we'll just go over the two that I carry probably the most. So yeah, let's do that first. So this is the one that I carry all the time. This is my Benchmade Osborne 940. And I think this is probably my most expensive folding pocket knife that I've ever purchased. I've got a couple of custom fixed blades that I have bought that are probably more, and I've got I would say that's probably accurate, but this is my Benchmade Osborne 940. If I'm going in the woods or if I'm doing work around the house, this is the one that I will grab. This one is my Kershaw Launch 11. It was my first and only auto as of right now. It's a made in the USA Kershaw auto. And at first it was a little bit weird. I didn't like it at first, only because you have to use two hands to close it. But I've since got pretty used to it. I mean, I can't fidget with it, but it's still really handy. I find this is the one I grab the most, like if I'm opening boxes or things of that nature. Let's start with the little ones first. So this is just some little cheap, we'll say junk. I bought this on Amazon for, I think it was like $9. It's a little neck knife. I got this specifically for opening Amazon packages or cutting the tape on boxes. I think it was like $9. We'll put the link in the description, so if you want one, you can get it. But it's just a little cheap knife. I shouldn't call it junk. I mean, it works for what it is. But I mean, it's specifically for, just splitting open boxes and things like that. And plus, I'm a knife hoarder, so when I saw it, I wanted to get it. This one came from Knife Center. This one is the Boker scalpel. I knew it was small, but I really couldn't get a grasp of exactly how small it was until I had it in hand. The other morning, I was trying to open it really weird with this hand and ended up cutting my pinky. Obviously, it didn't cut me to the bone or anything like that, but it's also a neck knife. I got it. I was thinking maybe this would work good for like skinning an animal, when you're trying to cut the hide off of it, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's get into the folders. All right, so the first one, now this is actually the second one of these I bought. I bought one in early January, and I ended up giving it to my oldest kid. She turned 14. This is really not her style. So when I bought it at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to give it to her or not. And then I showed it to her, and she liked it, so I ended up giving it to her for her birthday. But then I wanted one for myself, and I'm going to eventually buy one for my youngest. Her birthday's in July. But it's completely ridiculous. It's a Civivi Elementum. And this is the Blade HQ Desert Warrior. They had several. They had this, and then they had Victorinox, Swiss Army knife, basically. They made coins and patches and stuff like that. And I carried some. I was out yesterday, and this is the one I had in my pocket. It's kind of ridiculous. This one is a Kershaw flipper. It's got the line lock. I believe this is the Strata is what this one's called. This is a really big knife. This looks like something that you would shave your face with. Now, I'm not going to shave my face with a knife, not like this. Plus, I don't shave my face really. I've got quite a big beard. But this is a really big blade. It's got a deep pocket carry clip, and it's got the not a line lock, but a frame lock on it. And this one you can do one-handed. The next one, and maybe one of my favorite designs, is the Damned Designs Banshee. It's got the tan G10 scales. So I'm a Dodge fan. I have a Dodge Ram. And when I saw that, if that'll focus, if the light's okay, I saw that ram head on it, and I was like, I've got to have that knife. It's got a liner lock, and this you can also operate one-handed. The next two are my most recent knives. This is a CJRB. It's a button lock. I believe this one's called the Lago. I think CJRB makes decent budget knives. I've got, this is my third or fourth CJRB. I think the next one will probably be the Pyrite. I had realized I had nothing with red scales on it. I have a red Ram 2500, and I have a red Dodge Neon SRT4. So red's a bit of my collar sometimes, and I didn't have anything with red on it, so I got the one with the red G10 scales. It's not quite a deep pocket carry clip, and it's actually pretty smooth. And keep in mind, anything that I can link in the description, it'll be linked in the description below. Now this one, this may be my new favorite. I don't know yet. I haven't really carried it a whole lot. I carried it yesterday or the day before. This is the Boker. No, I'm sorry, not Boker. This is the Kizer Drop Bear. These scales are a Knife Center exclusive in the blue, and I believe the blade steel is a Knife Center exclusive. This is called the Drop Bear. Now, I don't know if I'll do it on camera, but this thing is so smooth. Well, see there. I gotta flip it a little bit quicker. Seems like every time I get on camera, I try to underdo it. But if you could just feel this knife, this knife feels amazing. Deep pocket carry clip. Let's see, can you see the steel and stuff on it? Now there's the steel. 20 CV. And this knife just feels so good in your hand. So like I say, everything will be linked in the description. If you like seeing these kind of videos, give me a like, and hitting a subscribe would really help. And I appreciate you guys. You have a good day.